Vancouver doesn't really dance anymore. Definitely not as much as we used to. But maybe it's not our fault. Let's talk about it. You go out. The music is good. The DJ's playing amazing songs. Everyone looks amazing, but most people are standing still. Believe it or not, Vancouver used to have many dance clubs, not just clubs, dance clubs, where people left their house strictly to go and dance. In the 70s, there were clubs like Love Affair and Retinal Circus, which would later become Celebrities Nightclub, which actually hosted shows for musical acts like The Doors and the Velvet Underground back in the day. But the 80s and 90s were Vancouver's nightlife 2 decade long golden era. This is the old Vancouver many folks still talk about. Hornby Street, Richards Street, and Granville Street were packed with venues like Richards on Richards, Town Pump, Starfish Room, Odyssey, Sonar, Lotus, Purple Onion, and so many more. But once the 2000s hit, property values began to skyrocket downtown, and many condos would start to replace entertainment buildings. Many clubs that became staples over the last few decades started to disappear, and entertainment habits as a whole started to shift. Folks couldn't afford to go out and dance as much as they used to, and once they did have a little bit of money put together, their favorite club might not exist anymore. Sound familiar? And that brings us to today. To piggyback off of the problems we got in the early 2000s, social media has made a lot of dance floors feel like stages. Every move can feel like you're being watched, and dancing sometimes is met with judgment instead of joy. In turn, a lot of nightlife today is more focused on networking, drinking, or looking the part, more than just encouraging people to move to music. But dancing is so much bigger than just partying. It's community, it's joy. It's one of the oldest ways humans connect with one another without using any words. Maybe what Vancouver needs aren't better parties. Maybe it needs spaces where people feel free enough and safe enough to let go. Maybe then we'll fall in love with dancing again. But what do you think? Have we forgotten how to dance? Can we find our way back? What are some of your favorite spots to go out and dance? And for my older audience, what were some of the best places to go back in the day? Let me know in the comments.